And what other acts of violence were quite frequent?
What in prison? Slashings. That was a common thing that you would get a disposable razor blade. And funny enough, I had ones that I don't even use. So they stamp on it, take the blade off it, they get the toothbrush, heat the toothbrush up, get the plastic on it, they melt the plastic back on it, and then they get the red thread out the blanket and wrap it around so they've got a weapon.
Shank, yeah.
It's not a shank. A shank's for stabbing.
What's the razor for?
For slashing.
Slashing. Yeah,
the face, or the neck, or the arse.
Or the arse, yeah.
Or the buttocks, to be polite.
Yeah, leads quite well from there.
Yeah. No, that was it. Shanks were very seldom used. Well, it was just razors and sharp objects. And that would be from 1980 to 1984.
I can imagine the conditions back in 1980 were pretty rough. A bit porridge-like.
Depends where you are. Depends where you are. I remember one of the surreal situations is people who know about prisons, they know that when you're due to go and get your food, there's a steel tray. There's indentations in it where you get your bowl of soup, you get your main course, and then you get your dessert. I knew somebody was going to be having serious issues on the exercise yard, and it kicked off before the exercise yard, and I went to throw this tray. It went like a frisbee. Missed everybody and hit the screw right in the side of the head. And I thought, oh fuck. I thought I got away with it. And do you know the fella who wears the whites behind it's a prison officer who wears whites because he's part of serving the food.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he saw me and went, I fucking saw that. And I was like, oh, here we go. And the worst pain that I've ever had in my life was when they jumped me. So I've got a prison officer with that arm, prison officer with that arm, prison officer with each leg. So that's 4. 5th prison officer's holding your head down, so you don't know where you're going. If they know where you're going somewhere. And this one ran up behind me and kicked me right in the bollocks.
Oh.
You're floating, you ain't walking. It was just a pain that I've never felt in my life until I had the courage to say to them, I hope you get back and tell your wives and your girlfriends how you treat They just dropped me from mid-air, which was probably worse. Took me 2 days to recover. But they thought I genuinely hurt this prison officer. It was an accident, but I did hit him. I never meant to harm him, but that's the sort of level of violence that you go. And I get put in solitary confinement for that. I was in remand on Barlinnie, and because they put you on an escapee thing, you're only allowed your pyjamas. I know I'm laughing, I shouldn't be laughing a lot of things, but it's funny at times because they take your prison clothes off you, put them on a chair outside, and give you pyjamas. Which is great.
Yeah.
Because I was used to pyjamas, I put creams on and do everything. But at night time, they come and give you your tea. I can't remember what happened is, I've ended up losing the buttons off the pyjama top. I get maybe half a cup of tea that's lying sideways, falling out, and I lost one slipper. So the irony becomes relevant. When they've shut the door and they're swearing, I'm going, fuck off, do what you're doing. So I've managed to get a drink of tea. No, nothing great in it. I tied the bottom of the pyjama, it's like a blouse. There's no buttons on it. So I've tied the bottom of that. I'm looking for this other slipper, can't find it, but it's concrete floors. So I've got the left slipper, took that off, and I'm standing with 2 feet on the one slipper, just to keep the cold off. Right, with this fucking blouse there, because there were no buttons on it. And this screw comes round, opens the spy hole and goes, the fuck you doing, Ferris? And I went, I don't know. I had a vision I was back in Black Hill when I was younger on a skateboard. With one slipper. If that makes sense, I don't know. But that was that night. It was just bad. Probably due a lot of discipline. How we reacted it was different. Just the way it is in the young offenders situation. So the detention centre, violent, but I liked it. I don't when I say I don't like I like the discipline.